So I have a presentation due in less than 24 hours, and I just got done with one of the hardest finals of my life. Good news, I have the outline and the topic picked for this presentation. Bad news, it's worth 33% of my entire grade. So let's get started. Okay, so essentially the point of the assignment is to debunk a chart. We have 8 minutes to effectively debunk a chart, and we will be graded based on a few criteria. The first is the chart we picked, if it's sufficient for the size of an assignment. Second, how effective we presented our findings and how well we debunked the chart. And lastly, how well we answered questions regarding our findings. So we managed to get some charts from UN and census websites. These charts are pretty interesting. I managed to get the source data that was used to make the charts and found a lot of spots where I can scrutinize the graphs. I also plan to make a model or find a model online where I can put a QR code on my slides so that the people in the class can do it themselves to see how likely they are to be divorced, or how the model predicts their divorce rate to be based on features or questions they answer. And lastly, the slides. I plan to make the slides minimalistic because I want the audience to focus on what I'm saying instead of reading slides. I think that defeats the purpose of the whole assignment. So, yep, let's get started. So we're done with the data mining process. We collected all the data from the UN and census. The data makes sense. It's consistent with the graph. And I also found a model on Kaggle that uses a data set from the UCI machine learning repository. It has 54 questions that helps predict divorce, and I'm going to use that data set and see if I can predict my divorce rate based on it. And if I can, I'm going to make a QR code to put on my slides so that the audience can also use that and predict their divorce rate based on the questions. Side note, I don't completely agree with all the questions there, but since it's a credible data set, I will use that for now. And also, I'll mention why the questions are the way they are. I managed to pull the study that used that data set, and it kind of answered why the questions were as such. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so we got the model done. It was kind of hard to get a concrete number or a divorce rate for me, but we pulled through. Next, we have to make the slides, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Again, this is a whole 8-minute presentation, so I have to make it within 8 minutes. I have a couple hours left to do the slides, and then I got to get a shower and then go for the presentation. So wish me luck.
in 2018, 2.9 people got divorced per 1,000 people, which doesn't tell you much. So in every 1,000 people per population in America, 2.9 people got divorced. So if you, a general audience who wants to get married, found that out, what does that tell you? Pretty much no insights. So for me, who I was obsessing about the divorce rate for a while, and I was trying to do research, I saw this graph and I was filled with rage, because yeah, it's just pointless. Also, if you're curious how they made the divorce rate, the formula's at the bottom. So this is the next graph. It's from census data. It's the same data set as the one before. This one at least tells you the divorce rate, and you can see how it changes from the 1920s to 2020. This is over 100 years of data, and in 2020, 2019, the divorce rate is about 44%. So how many of you still want to get married now?